Look at this little sweetheart. Look at this little lady. Oh, she's such a sweetie. We almost lost. Well, we thought we were going to lose her again. I've got a crazy story to tell you. Oh my goodness, it was messed up. So she stopped eating, and she started breathing really strangely, like very quick, shallow breaths, and not panting. They were not pants. So, oh, you little cutie, you little cutie. We're so glad you didn't go away. Look at that little face. Aww. So she wasn't eating. She was doing these really, like, breaths, right? But through her nose. They weren't pants, and her body temperature dropped dramatically, like 5 degrees. She was cool to the touch, and we were freaking out because of her heart issues. And so we took her to the ER, and they took an X-ray, and Sweetheart's heart is like as big as my fist. I mean, it takes up literally a third of her chest cavity. And there was water in her lungs. And so the doctor was not a cardiologist. We ended up getting transferred to a cardiologist. But he suspected that what had happened was after she got the stent placed, and we were told this was going to happen. After she got the stent placed, the atrial valve is held open. So the right side of the heart has to work harder because there's no internal pressure. So it has to compensate for the fact that there's just backflow. And so, right, we were expecting that the heart would enlarge. And it did. It did. It's like 3 times the size of what it should be if she was born with a healthy heart. So, they put her in an oxygen, a kennel, but sealed with oxygen in it. And we transferred her to another vet hospital that has a cardiology department, cardiologists. And they performed an echocardiogram. Man, this got pricey really fast. But it turns out that what had happened was, because they're a brachiocephalic species, which means that their nasal area and the back of their throat, is small and compact, and that's why they snore, right? That's why they have a very loud respiration. And what happens often with them is that they get a little bit of food or saliva or whatever in the lungs and get pneumonia quite often. In fact, she just had pneumonia 3 or 4 months ago, and we had to take her to the ER. Frenchies are expensive ones. But so she developed pneumonia, and because her heart is so big, it pushes against the lungs, making it even harder for her to breathe and making it even more difficult for her lungs to get rid of the infection. But after a couple of days on penicillin and some other medications to help her out, she is back to normal. She's doing just fine. She's not as energetic right now because she's kind of doped up a little bit and she's still recovering, but yeah, scared the Jesus out of me. I was mentally preparing to lose another dog. And man, I got so angry with so many things because don't worry about that. But we are so glad you are still alive, aren't we? Yes, we are, you little sweetie. Look at your little face. You're so perfect. You're so perfect. Yes, she is. She's such a perfect little lady. Aww. She's such a good girl. Yes, you are. Anyway, that's the story. Fun times. Not fun times. Yeah. Ah, yes. All right. If you have a Frenchie, just keep an eye on them, man. They like to get food stuck in their lungs, and they are very highly prone to pneumonia. So, yeah. Man. All right. Anyway, that's the fun little story of how we almost lost her. And it got me thinking, you know, her heart is enlarged and she's going to go at some point. I mean, who knows? Maybe she'll live a full, long life with a heart the size of a freaking softball, but she's small, right? She's way smaller than most Frenchies, which I guess means that her heart doesn't have to work as hard as if it was turquoise or something, a very large dog, as far as Frenchies go. So I guess I don't know if that's a plus at all, actually, but it seems like it could be. But yeah, it's very likely that there will be a day where she will go into heart failure. You know it's coming, right? And you have to prepare for that. I was not prepared for Professor's death. There was nothing wrong with him. He was supposed to be in and out. Quick, cleaning up of the nasal passage and they didn't do their job and they weren't keeping an eye on him and he left us. So that was a punch in the gut like I have never experienced before. Keep your little cuties healthy and safe. That's all I've got to say. And treat them like every day is special. Huh? Is every day special? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, every day is special. Huh, Esri? Yes, you good girls. You good girls. All right. Let's go outside and go potty. Bye.